Hello, welcome back. I'm Tonya from Tonya's Witchy Kitchen. And how are you doing today? So do you have any big plans for Mother's Day? Not on this end. Nope, me neither. Is there anything fabulous you've ever done for a Mother's Day? Like, what's the best gift you've ever, given your mother or your mother-in-law? Or, the mother of your babies. She counts. She counts. I don't know. I was thinking back on this, and I mean, as a kid, I was always making things. You know what I mean? Like out of sewing and just crazy stuff. And I was actually thinking, I'm pretty sure my mother does not have this anymore, thankfully. But one year, I made her a carousel. It was partially sewn. It was partially glued together. I used Q-tips cut in half for the fence around it. It was probably maybe this big, if I remember correctly, right? But the top didn't come out right because, I sewed it, and I have no idea what I put in the carousel though. Usually, I will take my mom flower shopping, and we'll go buy flowers for the garden outside. Yeah, that's always fun. And then I get some for myself too. And since I don't have, my kids usually do stuff, but yeah, wine's always good. But then if I give my mom wine or something like that, then we end up sharing it, which is fine. It's great because everything should be shared like that. Chocolates, wine, liquored coffee creamer. Yes. Yeah, so I don't know. But anyway, today, you already know what we're doing. I don't know what we're doing, so we'll just have to wait and see. But anyway, 3 things: be kind, be forgiving, be you. Let's go check out this Friday video. Okay, into our soap. This one is simply called Abyss. Yes, Abyss. And yeah, I'm sorry, but you're going to have to ignore the pink on the side. That is for some other soap down the road. And you'll know when it comes out. But for now, yeah, we're just going to have to deal with the pink. That's not in the soap at all. So Abyss kind of came around in one of my morning meditations. It was just one of those things, sinking into the abyss. I know there's a science fiction movie called that, but this has nothing to do with science fiction. I guess it's science, chemistry, somewhat, but yeah, but not sinking. Sorry, off to a strange start. As far as fragrance oils go, this is simply black ice type from Aztec Candle Company. Yes, it's a masculine scent. Very interesting. I like it. I wish it was actually a little stronger in cold process soap. I haven't decided if I was going to change it up and do it as a hot process, but for now it's a cold process. And it's not like it's, I guess, I don't know, masculine scents, I always want them stronger, but I don't know why. They're masculine, they should be stronger. No, it's not. It works very well in cold process soap. The scent holds, does all the things. So as for colors go, we have activated charcoal, which is right there. It's mixed with oils that have started to solidify, and so that's why it looks like there's a lot, but there's not. And That's actually probably only half a teaspoon. And the other dark color up to the above and to the left, that is Starry Sky by Mad Micas. It is a very, very dark, dark blue. I don't think it's as dark as navy blue from Nurture's Handmade, but it is a very dark, dark blue. And then the other one on the right is called, is it Blue Pool Party? Something with a pool from Mad Micas. And that's the baby blue in this concoction. Okay. And why? I don't know, because I was thinking of the abyss and what it would look like if you were way down there and everything was quiet. What would you see? What would, you wouldn't hear anything, but what would you see? Just this dark, dark water and dark blues and maybe some light, which is what the light blue is, peeking out here and there from different things. Probably, the glow in the dark fish. But it's just the thing. So this is really where it came from. And, it's amazing how I can design soap at the oddest times of the day. And so this is one of those odd times of the day, and this is one of those odd soaps. But simply doing, as you can see, a bowl swirl with this. I had 10 ounces of each color, so it's not like I offset my base color and less of the other two accent colors. I just did a solid blend of all three. Okay, and as for the pour, it is not a straight line, a thin lines pour. It's not a drop swirl. It is just a bowl swirl with a wavy, very random pour. Okay. Now look at the top color. Isn't that just cool? How it just sits there on top of the soap, and then you have the darker black and the blues and the all the things. And then I just, scraped everything on top, and I'm just going to give it a slight swirl. Nothing fancy, nothing, ostentatious, just a cute little swirl with the extra pretty blue that is left on top. Yep. Pretty simple overall, a very simple soap pour. Anybody could do it. And here is the next day. Looks like a nice solid dark abyssy bar. That's not a word. I know it's not. But here we go. We're cutting and we're checking it out all at the same time. Yes, it's kind of odd how those colors just kind of randomly streak through there, and I think it's cool. Actually, I think the top is the coolest part of these bars, but I do. I like that. It is abyssy, you have random things that are peeking out that you can see, and you can see shadows, shadows of things you probably don't want to see, and light of those really pretty blue things. Yeah. I had to make sure, they weren't cutting. So what happens when you don't reset your cutter properly? You get 6 3/4 bar. So, tell me, what is the oddest thing you've ever bought your mother for a Mother's Day gift? Let me know in the comments. Here are the bars right after I cut them. And here are the bars when they are totally cured. No, I did not forget about the fragrance notes. And as always, I hope you had a good time. Thank you for dropping by, and I will see you next time. God bless.